Welcome all sports fans, everyone across the nation. This is Uneducated Sports Talk. I'm your host, Carlos Clayton, and we're going live for our Week 3 recap of the NFL season, plus our Week 4 picks and predictions. Oh, by the way, we have a $57 giveaway winner tonight, you guys, all sports fans. You guys know what time it is. Stay smart, stay uneducated. Let's go. Welcome all sports fans, everyone across the nation. This is Uneducated Sports Talk. I'm your host, Carlos Clayton. What is up, you guys? Here with the beautiful PJ. What is up, PJ? I know part two. I know. Yeah, long story, man. Long story. I just get the long story short, man. The wife and I and the kids were running super late from. We went to Lafayette to drop off my youngest son. Yeah, just ran a little late. Traffic and all that happened. So when I came back, did not know that the internet was kind of down or wonky donkey. So I went straight into this, not knowing that the internet was down. So that is what happened, y'all. If I got the internet back up and running, y'all, and here we go. Welcome all sports fans. I'm your host, Carlos Clayton, with the lovely PJ. Turn around, girl. Let's go. And we're here for our Week 3 recap and our Week 4 picks and predictions. Let's get her in here a little bit. I got stuff just blocking the way, man. My room is so messed up right now. Wonky donkey, bro. Here we go. Shout out to everyone in the chat right now. We got Mary Rose Riano says hello. What's up? The beautiful Mary Rose is in the building. Shona Rose, I appreciate that. Generic Barber says take two. Hope all are well tonight. Yes, sir. What is good? I got Jerry Poor Jr. It's in the building. This is Carlos and PJ. What is up? I'm ready. I'm ready, girl. Jerry, 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 Jerry. Got Jerry Paul Jet Jr. in the chat right now, showing love. I got John Clemens is hoping the Chiefs throttle Brady ban the Bucks. Yes, sir. Uh, John, I want to thank you for that $5 super chat I saw earlier, man. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart, bro. I appreciate that, man. Got my juices going for real. It got the juices going for real, man. So yeah, we're in this thing, y'all. I got Ben Saban says, I hope everyone from Florida is doing well after the hurricane went through. Yes, sir. Our thoughts and prayers go to all people who are affected by the hurricane, Ian or Ian, whatever you want to call them. And we hope that all is well, and we hope that they see the light at the end of the tunnel quickly. Coops, Cards, and More says, hey, y'all, what's up, Coops, Cards, and More? Oh, I didn't realize there was a part one. Just got the notification for this one. Yeah, man, there was a part one. It was issues going on. But we're back, though. We're here. We're here. We are here, man. So that's all that matters, man. Johnson, heck yeah, brother. Uh, Before we get into, man, hit that like button, y'all. I don't know what kind of likes we're going for now. My whole mood of trying to get likes is like out the way. I just want to get through this stream because it is a good stream, and we have a $57 winner to get a hold of. We have a week 3 recap and week 4 pick. So I won't be here long because it's already late. Uh, and I do apologize. Like I said, I apologize for being late. But you know how it is, man. You gotta have strong internet, and sometimes the internet can play crazy on you every now and then, man. Here we are. You see our records on the board. PJ is still undefeated, 47-0-1. Yeah, don't know how that works out, but hey, myself, I went 10-6 last week, so we're getting better. We went 5-10-1 week 1. We went 9-7 week 2, and now we're 10-6 week 3. So things looking up for us now, man. Our record is 24, 23, and 1. San Francisco Niners Sports Agent says, what's up, brother? Joyce B, the beautiful Joyce B, representing Michigan. She's Michigan's finest, y'all. In the building says, hello, everyone. What's up, Joyce? How's it going, man? You guys are awesome, man. Smash that like button. If you guys want to donate to our channel, man, we have our super chats and super stickers available. Like the big homie John did earlier, you can go to our live chat, the bottom right of our screen, that dollar sign icon. Click on that, and you can donate whatever you want to our channel. Oh, and by the way, we also have our Streamlabs donation, and it's in our description box down below. Scroll down and find our Streamlabs donation link. Click on the link, and you can donate from $1 on up to our channel. It accepts all foreign payments as well. And also, our Cash App is on the screen. It's dollar sign Uneducated Sports Talk. Our Cash App, excuse me, dollar sign Uneducated Sports Talk. And Kip Gaming is our donor leader for both. He has a one-time donation of $556 to our Streamlabs and a one-time donation of $75 to our Cash App. So we're doing the big over there, man. Shout out to Kip Gaming, man. So if you guys want to donate, those are our ways. And thank you all for those who have donated and those who have thought of donating but just don't have the resources. I appreciate it regardless, man. It's all love. Ben says, I didn't know if you knew the NFL announced that the Chiefs and Bucks game will be playing in Tampa Bay. Okay, cool. So they'll still play in Tampa Bay. All right, because there are rumors if it didn't happen, it was going to Minnesota. It was going to Minnesota, so I'm glad that it's still going to play in Tampa Bay. Flame Legend says, sup, bro? What's up, Flame? What is good, my bro? Markai, the beautiful Markai, San Diego's finest, says, good evening. What is up, Markai? Thank you for the love and the support. I appreciate that. Joyce is my family said Tampa was not that bad. My daughter said in Jacksonville she went to work lots of rain and wind. Okay. Gotcha. You guys smash that like button for your boy. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, but I'm glad everyone's in Florida, those who made it just fine. I'm glad they're good, man. Those who are devastated right now, keep your head up, and we're just gonna keep our thoughts and prayers for the people who have been battered and bruised by Hurricane Ian. So we're hoping that all works out for everybody up there, man. Our thoughts and prayers go out to those people, man. All right, but yeah, reading what we've been. This is our record so far. PJ's 47-1. I'm 24 at 23-1. So still balling. Still we out there today, y'all. Um, Beautiful Markai's in the building showing love. But let me know in the chat, y'all. What do you want to see from your squad in week 4? What do you want to see from your squad, your team, or just overall in the NFL? What are you looking most forward to? What are you looking most forward to in the NFL? Let me know. Let me know. We're at 1,554 subscribers and counting. Our goal is 1,600. When we get there, somebody's gonna win 150 bucks. So this is our $57 giveaway show. So at the end of the show, we're gonna go ahead and give away $57 to a winner. We already had the winner picked already, and I'll let you guys know who that winner is by the time the end of the show is. So we'll be on here probably about an hour. We're not gonna be here long, y'all. So you guys bear with me. And by the way, tomorrow we have college football action. I have number 7 Kentucky taking on number 14 Ole Miss. I'll be on at 10:40 a.m. Central Time. 10:40 a.m. Central Time on tomorrow, you guys. So check us out, man. 10:40 a.m. Central Time for SEC action. The Kentucky Wildcats take on the Ole Miss Rebels, number 7 versus number 14. That game will start at 11 o'clock, but I'll be on at 10:40 a.m. So come check your boy out for that one, man, and represent UST Nation. Also on Sunday, I haven't posted it yet, but we are going to do the Ravens versus the Bills, and that'll be on about 11:40 a.m. Central Time for that game. Just one game on Sunday. I got a busy Sunday, so I only gonna do one stream. And then of course Monday Night Football. I forgot who's playing already. Rams and Niners will have that game as well. So a lot going on, y'all. Admiral Production says, "Sup? What up, brother?" Admiral Productions in the building, showing that love, man. What is good? Long time no see. I got Ben Saban. So I want to see the Packers beat the Patriots by 14 or more. Admiral says, "Watch for UCLA is an interesting game right now." Yeah, I'm watching it as we speak. UCLA just scored, as a matter of fact, so they're up 8-7. You know, they just scored. So I had Washington winning that game, but we'll see how that goes. All right, y'all, we got it, man. We got it. Here we go. So are you guys ready? Can I get your hands up for those who are ready for our week 3 recap? We're gonna go ahead and recap week 3. Shouldn't take long, but I'll go over each game and just talk about it. So let me get that first hand. If I get that first hand up there, we're ready to rock and roll, y'all. That first hand is waved. We're ready to rock and roll. Let's get it out of here, man. Let's go. You guys want to see me on social media? Two ways. Right now, at Carlos Clayton is my Twitter. At Carlos Clayton is my Twitter. Come check me out on Twitter. And of course, my Instagram is uneducated underscore sports talk. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So if you guys want to see me on social media will start getting popping pretty soon. I just gotta find the time, y'all. I promise y'all. When I find the time, the mental space, I got a lot going on, man. I got a lot going on. All right. Infinity says go to lane. They won earlier. Yeah, man. A lot of people's parlays got broken up on a Friday. On a Friday. I don't know why people are still trusting in Houston, man. 2-3. Ben Saban with the hands, John with the hand, Admiral with the hand. Let's go, man. Admiral Tulane went crazy yesterday. Generic ball man, so curious to see if the Jags can actually hang with the Eagles or not. All right, y'all, let's get it, man. Marcus, I want the Packers and Chargers to win. I do too for my parlays. I sure do. I got like a 6-game parlay, 7-game parlay, 8-game parlay, and I have Packers and winning. All right, y'all. Let's get to it, man. We got the hands of Mark out with the hands. Let's get it, y'all. All right, here goes our week 3 recap. Let's go, man. Starting with the first 4 games. Boom. All right. We had Thursday night football. Thursday night football, and it was actually a really good game. I thought it'd be low. It's the Browns and the Steelers. Like, you like, oh, bad offenses. No, both offenses and mainly the Browns came out to play in this game, and I respect that. Cleveland is a very interesting team. I'm telling you guys, they're 2-1. If they can win about 5 or 6 games before Deshaun Watson gets back, they're in great shape. Mind you, I had the Browns going to the playoffs already in my predictions for the season. I said Browns will make the playoffs. I had that strange feeling they're going to make the playoffs. 29-17 over the Steelers. It was a great offensive show from Amari Cooper and Jacoby Brissett. It's not he's probably one of the best backups in the game, right? He just so happens to be the starter right now to start the year. But he looked good. That was one of his better games he's had in a while. And him throwing to Amari Cooper and Nick Chubb over 100 yards rushing, that is what you want to see from Cooper and Chubb and Brissett. So if they can continue to play like that, they have a good defense. They really do. I feel like the Browns are that kind of team that can really uh, do some damage later on in the year. Steelers, the whole Mr. Trubisky kind of thing, like it's getting old, and he already had what they call that cement shoes in the water already, so he's already drowning. He's got to find a way to get back up because what I'm saying is one more loss, and they're gonna be crying and begging for Kenny Pickett to come be the starter. And I do believe the Steelers will still have a decent year this year. They just got to get my boy T.J. Watt back, which may or may not happen. We'll find out. We'll see about that. But right now, I do like what the Browns are doing. They win 29-17 Thursday Night Football. I got that one right. Also, another one I got right. The Panthers beat my New Orleans Saints by a score of 22-14. Look, Panthers did not play a good game of offense. Baker Mayfield sucked. The Saints defense is really, really good. That's about it for the Saints though, because the offense with the O line protections is just bad. I know more details because I'm a huge Saints fan, so I can go in more details. But the line is just bad. Jameis Winston's not picking up those blitzes on time. That's why he's never had time back there to throw the football the first 3 games of the year pretty much. So both defenses play lights out, but the Panthers offense, big plays by Chenault, and that was it from the Panthers on offense. But in the Saints, like they're just not good on offense right now. All those names and all those pieces. Even though Jameis threw for 353 yards, it was like a Dak Prescott or a Kirk Cousins kind of day where he threw the ball all late and stuff. That kind of stuff. So bad day for the Saints in Carolina, but I got that one right though. I did say the Carolina Panthers would win that game. They did, 22-14. Another one I got right, y'all. The Chicago Bears defeat the Houston Texans by a score of 23-20. This game was also ugly from an offensive standpoint, and a lot of these games for Week 3 were kind of ugly. We'll get into the rest later on, but the Bears beat the Texans 23-20. Chicago, they ran the ball down the Texans' throat with Khalil Herbert. It was not David Montgomery as he was out of the game in the first quarter with a leg slash ankle knee injury. I don't know what it was, but he was out. But Khalil Herbert, the back and running back, 157 yards rushing with 2 touchdowns. He was the man. I don't know what's going on with Fields, but every time I see him play, he's getting worse and worse. Now I've always blamed him for not having the. I didn't blame him because he always had the his weapons aren't good. But my God, every time he goes back there, and the Bears have a league low 43 pass attempts in 3 games. And that might be NFL low since they said like 1960 something. 43 pass attempts total in 3 games. They're 2-1. So kudos to the Bears for at least winning some games. Having an ugly offense right now. Justin Fields is not looking like the man, in my opinion, because when he has time and opportunity, he's very inaccurate, and that's not good. But they did play a bad Texan squad, and they got a win that they need to get. So yeah, the Bears win 23-20 over the Texans. They go to 2-1. Texans still have not won a game yet, or no, I lie. Well, they've tied or 0-2-1. Not an ugly record right now. I mean, an ugly record, not a good one. Marcos says ditch Mitch. uh, Ben says they need to bench Mitch and start Kenny Pickett. Marcus, I got the Browns and the Colts correct. Well, here's one I did not get correct, y'all. I had the Chiefs winning, and they lost. Shout out to Indianapolis. They got that dub at home. They got a dub at home against the Chiefs. The first 2 games of the year were on the road against the Texans and the Jaguars, and they looked bad in both games. But this game, they played with heart. And boy, did they really put the clamps on the Chiefs. But honestly, the Chiefs should have won this game. And Chris Jones got flagged after that 4th down. He got flagged for too much mouthing, and he must have said something like super crazy for the referee to throw a flag in that position. He must have said something very outrageous. Um, but nonetheless, though, um, the Colts found a way to win this game. Matt Ryan, a big touchdown to his rookie tight end to take the lead with just under a minute to go. And Pat Mahomes throwing an interception. It was kind of tipped in the air, throwing an interception for the game sealer. But a much needed win by the Colts because you don't want to go down 0-3. You don't want to go down 0-3 in this league. I mean, the parity is so good though. So I mean, you respect the parity. Any team can be any team for for most parts. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but yeah, seeing the Colts beat the Chiefs like that, a tough, hard game. Respect to the Colts. They got the W. They go to 1-1. Is that the record? 1-1. Just an ugly looking record. 1-1. Ugh. But it's better than 0-2-1, I guess, by the Texans. And the Chiefs fall to 2-1. They take the first loss of the year. Uh, the Chiefs have got to find a way to run the football. That's gonna be the thing. Like over the last couple of years, their Achilles heel has been their lack of a big running back. Their lack of a big bruiser. That's their issue right there. And that is why they're probably going to struggle per se uh, to win like a lot of games. The game they do lose is probably because their running games could be bad. So shout out to the coach who we knew they had a great front four. who can stop the run, and they kind of made the Chiefs kind of one-dimensional. So uh, that's our first 4 games of the docket. Let's go to the next 4 games now. All right, here we go. Hey, probably the most hyped up game of this year and so far this season, and one game that went down to the wire, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful. The Dolphins beat the Bills 21-19. Um, this game had all the hype. Both teams came in undefeated at 2-0. One team had to lose, one team had to win. It was going to be in Miami. I did get this one wrong. I picked the Bills to win this game 24-23, but the Dolphins win 21-19. Uh, Shout out to the Dolphins though. That defense looking good, y'all. That defense has always been good in my opinion. And once again, they show that they are good. Defense held their own. And when you make any quarterback, I don't care how good the QB is, Josh Allen threw the ball 62 times. If you're that one dimensional, a lot of times, 9 out of 10, you're not going to win that game. You're not going to win that game. That means you are strictly one dimensional. 62 pass attempts. That is crazy. That is not unheard of, but that is not how you want to win football games by throwing that many times. But they did. They threw it that many times though. But the Dolphins. Now the bigger story is Tua Tagovailoa, and we all know what happened to him on Sunday, where he had got that concussion. And doctor said, "No, man, you're good, man. Go back in there." He came back in the second half, and he rallied his team to a W. That's fine. Well, we all know what happened last night, Thursday night football. Tua gets a concussion, a major one, and he's gonna be out for a while. And now they're under investigation. But this game came down to Waddle. Waddle did a good job, and no, Chase Edmonds is a nice little pick me upper, I should say, for the Dolphins. So nice to see the Dolphins going to win 21-19. The Bills take their first loss, and the Dolphins were undefeated. And we'll talk about them later on for next week. Yeah. All right. So we got that one wrong. Next game, Lions versus Vikings. Boy, what did I get this game right or wrong? I cannot remember if I got this game right or wrong. I can't remember at all. but the Vikings beat the Lions. I think I got this game right. I think I got it right. I had the Vikings winning, I believe. I could be wrong, though. It was one of those 50-50 games. Toss them up, man. NFC North rivalry division. You got to love it. Vikings win 28-24 over the Lions. Um, Vikings and Lions back and forth. Another game the Lions should have won. And kudos to the Lions. They've been in all 3 games this year. They have played hard, and they have been in all 3 games hustling, right? Their offense, tremendous. Their defense, right? Defense is bad. But shout out to the Vikings, though. 28-24 was the final score. They came back and won this game. Dalvin Cook was nicked up for the Vikings. It was more of the uh, Adam Thielen and the Justin Jefferson show, and just bonely plays by the Lions. Lions had a chance to pin the Vikings deep with not a lot of time to go in the game. They decided to go for a 52-yard field goal kick from a kicker who does not hit from 50 at all. Of course, he missed it. Vikings got good field position and scored a tutty to take the lead and win the game over the Lions. Next game on the docket, we got this one wrong. The Ravens go into New England and beat the Patriots by a score of 37-26. I got that one dead wrong. I got normal guy says, "What up, man?" John Clement says, "Need another Christian Okoye." Yeah. I feel you for the Chiefs, yeah. But Ravens go into New England. I picked the Patriots to win an ugly game. Lamar Jackson, ladies and gentlemen, is in 2019 MVP mode right now. Lamar Jackson's in 2019 MVP mode right now. So they had the contract dispute, and no one could come to an agreement. Well, now we're at the point where Lamar Jackson's like, you know what? I'm about to set the bar that much higher. If you thought $250 million guaranteed was a lot, wait till if he continues to finish the season with an MVP type of year. That bar might go to 300 mil guaranteed. He might want 450 million and 300 mil guaranteed as a starting quarterback if he comes out there and balls out this year like he is so far. Early MVP frontrunner Lamar Jackson did it all against a Patriots defense that is relatively good. And that's why I picked the Patriots to win because they're at home and they know how to stop the quote unquote best player, which is Lamar Jackson. But they didn't do that. They did not do that. So the Patriots definitely got their asses kicked. Mac Jones went out towards the end of the game with an ankle injury. As a matter of fact, he's out for week 4 against the Packers. So it will be Brian Hoyer as the quarterback for the Patriots. Uh, but Lamar Jackson and company did it big. Mark Andrews, another big game for the tight end. A couple of tutties, over 100 yards receiving for Mark Andrews. And Lamar Jackson, he just knows how to do it, man. And this guy is just so freaking scary. Lamar Jackson is so scary, man. So scary. Dude is a beast. All right, but the Ravens win 37-26. I got that game wrong. I know that for a fact. All right, Bengals at the Jets, and we said that the Bengals had to win this game. They came in 0-2. Jets were also 0-2, and we did say that, man, the Bengals gotta win this game, right? It's too much talent. Uh, Defending AFC champions, too much talent, man. Too much dang on talent. They had to come in there and win this game against a bad Jet squad right now, and they did that. It was still ugly. Do not let the score fool you. 27-12 is the final, but it was an ugly game. Bengals did by defense pretty much shutting down the Jets and that offense with Joe Flacco and company. They couldn't get things going on. So not much to say about that. Except for in this particular game. Now we saw what happened on Thursday night, but for this game right here, Bengals still were struggling on offense with Jamar Chase like under 30 yards receiving and Joe Mixon only under 40 yards rushing. So it was all bad pretty much. So it was kind of Mark, I said I think the NFL needs to seriously look at the health and safety protocol due to Tua's injury and to a lesser extent just Herbert's injury. That is called the head coaching, the GMs. They look guys with those kind of injuries. I can kind of see Herbert a little bit. If Herbert says I can go with a bad rib, that's fine. But for Tua, that was obvious. He should have never came back in the Bills game, and he for damn sure should not have played on Thursday. I can see if the game was on Sunday. The game was on a Thursday. Game was on a Thursday, right? We're talking 4 days later after that concussion comes back. I didn't like it. I thought it was atrocious. I thought it was disgusting to see Tua come back and then took that injury and the way it ended. I felt so bad for that guy. I really did. I really did because as a warrior, as an NFL player, you're a warrior. You want to come ahead. You want to play the game. You want to. You're not gonna say no. But it's up for the big guys. No matter how pissed off Tua might get, no matter how pissed off the teammates might get, Duke cannot play in this game. He cannot. He did, and we saw what happened, man. I feel bad for him. I do. And the NFL should look into this, and there should be some serious repercussions and consequences for the Dolphins. They already been effing up all off season, and now in season they're effing up too. So I mean, we'll see. All right, next 4 games, y'all. The Titans beat the Raiders. We got that one right. Uh, Titans win 24-22. Raiders are the only team to lose 3 games so far this year. They're 0-3. This vaunted Raiders offense, and look, I said this plenty of times. I've been the biggest Derek Carr supporter. I cannot be that guy anymore. I said, man, just give Derek Carr some weapons. Get him some weapons. So we start off with Darren Waller. That's fine. Like, yeah, they got Darren Waller, nice, good old tight end. All right. Hunter Renfro is coming to his own now over the last couple years as a really good slot receiver. All right, just need that big play receiver. They get not only a big play receiver, but the biggest, right? And it is Devontae Adams. They get that guy in, and this team still looks the same. They look the same. Titans came in, both teams, it was must win for both teams, both coming in 0-2. They both had to get a win in the worst way, in the worst freaking way. And the Titans got their win at home. We got that one right. We said the Titans will win, and they win 24-22 over the Raiders. Um, Derrick Henry still has not had that 100-yard game so far. So I know a lot of guys in fantasy are like, bro, what's going on with Derrick Henry, man? King Pookie Nation says you're on late. Yeah, man. I went out of town to drop my baby off to my sister's in about an hour and a half away from where I live at, and I knew I was gonna be home kind of late. And when I got home, then I know the internet was kind of tripping, so I started my show at 9, and it got canceled. Well, at 9:15, I was really late. So yada yada yada. I had to start over. I had to replug, reboot my system, and now we're back on late. So yeah, bear with me, guys. John says Raiders doing Raiders things. Amen to that. But Raiders lose to the Titans 24-22. But both teams still look bad in my opinion. Titans they still suck, but somebody had to win this game. All right, next game, y'all. I want to apologize right here, right now to all, to all Eagles fans. I don't know what had me take the Commanders to beat the Eagles, but I had picked the Commanders to beat the Eagles. I got that one flat out wrong. Hey, the Eagles are the real deal. I've gone 3 straight weeks picking against the Eagles. They've won all 3 games. I apologize to all Eagles fans. Eagles are the real freaking deal. This team is good. I respect this team. They're good. Um, Jalen Hurts is the man right now. He's finding everybody. Devontae Smith, what a game he had against the Commanders, man. About 150 plus yards receiving with a tutty, maybe 2 tutties. I can't remember, man, but he balled out in that game. Uh, and they have a deadly team with Dallas Goedert, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and their lethal running committee. Oh, by the way, Jalen Hurts is another quarterback who can play running back, and he's a strong dude. So, yeah, they dominated in Washington. They dominated the Commanders, man, from start to finish in that game, 24-8, and that was a late, just an ugly, whatever kind of touchdown at the end. So yeah, shout out to the Eagles, man. They went 24-8, and they remain undefeated at 3-0. All right, the next game, Jaguars at the Chargers, and I should have picked this game as my upset of the week. I had the Chargers winning this game, 28-27. But I had a feeling it was going to be a close game because it's the Chargers doing Chargers things. Like the Raiders do Raiders thing. The Chargers always do Charger things, bro. Even with a 65% Justin Herbert, Chargers should still win this game. Jaguars, though, they look good. I told folks Jaguars are going to win about 7 games this year, maybe more. This Jaguar team doesn't have a really big weakness on their squad. They're pretty good in the run game with Robinson. They're pretty good with the pass game. With got Christian Kirk now balling out and Marvin Jones still looking good. And yeah, this team looks good with Trevor Lawrence. I love what I'm seeing from Sunshine and the Jaguars. They go into Los Angeles and beat down the Chargers. And I'm not so much mad about the Chargers offense, but it's that vaunted defense, right? That defense that everyone's so hyped about, oh, they're going to be a top 5 defense, man. Those guys are going to just wreck shop on everybody, right? No, that did not happen at all against this Jaguars team. Jaguars came in there, ran it down their throats. They threw it down their throats and beat them down their throats, man, in their own house. Um, 38-10. I almost went for that win for the Jaguars. I did not, though. I apologize, Jaguars fans. I will go my gut next time. Probably not. My gut said the Chargers going to win this game barely. But you can see it was obvious that Herbert was injured with the ribs, and you feel bad for Herbert. And you hope that he can come back through this because they have a tough, tough schedule. And Fitty says I went to a high school homecoming football game and they won 51-0. I don't like games like that, man. But hey, shout out to your team if they're the one that won. Generic problems is also with Cleveland. Their opponents are getting beat up bad, so teams we thought would be losses might be wins. Yeah, you never know, man. You never know about that. Carl says, King Pooh Nation was good. Ben says, I bet Devontae Adams misses Aaron Rodgers right now, and that the Raiders are 0-3. I think Adams is happy to be where he's at right now. He's in Las Vegas, making a lot of money. I think he's fine. I think he's happy where he's at right now. Because even with Green Bay, he still didn't win any championships. They were like just the darlings of going to the playoffs and losing. So he's like, you know what, might as well make some money and live in Las Vegas. Next game on the docket, we got this one right, y'all. We had the almost got the right score too. We said the Rams would win 23-13. They wound up winning 20-12 over the Cardinals. This is a defensive matchup, and look, the Rams have Kyle Murray's number pretty much. Outside of that one win last year, the first game they met. But since then, I mean, Rams been putting it on the Cardinals ever since. Uh, Ugly game though by the Rams offense. We haven't seen an ugly game by the Rams offense in a long time, and we saw that they look Cooper Cup. is a 100-yard machine. He only got like 40 yards receiving and 20 yards rushing for a touchdown. And that was it. Matt Stafford did not have a great game, and you kind of worry about this Rams team. Is this a Super Bowl hangover? Because 2 out of 3 games it kind of stunk it up or haven't looked really really good. Let's say 3 out of 3 games because they almost lost against Atlanta. So we'll see, we'll see. But Kyler Murray and the Cardinals, they just suck right now. Honestly, they just sucked. I mean, their offense is not that good. Look, they beat just a bad looking Raiders team last week. The Cardinals got to do a lot more to prove me right. Uh, to be a good team, another playoff team this year. I don't see it right now in Arizona. But Cardinals go to 1-2. Rams go to 2-1. Jaguars, by the way, go to 2-1 as well. And the Chargers go to 1-2. They lost two in a row. Eagles are 3-0. Commanders are 1-2, I believe. All right, let's go to the last one, man. Falcons over the Seahawks. Really good game. So far, Atlanta has scored like I don't know 26 or more in every single game. So Atlanta's offense is really damn good. They go into Seattle and beat the Seahawks by a score of 27-23. So yeah, I really like that. What I see from Atlanta, man. I mean, you put Mariota in a game and you run the plays to his strength. This Atlanta squad is going to look good. I got Kip Gamerson. How's it going, Carlos? Kip, what's up, man? Thank you for the love, bro. Hope all is well, man. Hope all is well. Let's go. Got Atlanta beating Seattle's 27-23. A good game though, and both these teams are not bad. They're not bad at all. They may be bad on paper, but boy, every game they played in, except for Seattle against the 49ers, it's been some really good games. Um, so 27-23 winners, Atlanta over Seattle. Atlanta goes to 1-2, get their first win, and of course we have Seattle going to 1-2, losing two in a row since their Super Bowl win over the Broncos, pretty much, man. Um, but Atlanta looking good in offense, I'll tell you that, man. Drake London looks like the real deal. And then they finally got Kyle Pitts involved for the first time this year. He looked good, and I think Atlanta's got some good things going on. They're in rebuild mode, but I love the fact that they are running things through Marcus Mariota. But is he that quarterback that's going to get you to the playoffs and win? No. They're obviously looking at him as a bridge quarterback. But right now they're playing to his strengths, and I do respect that by Atlanta. And so far they have a potent offense. Potent offense in all 3 games. 26 points, 27, and 27. So they're averaging 27 points per game pretty much. Seattle, yeah, they'll be all right though. They scored 23 points and they look good. Um, there's no more Russell Wilson, Spencer quarterback. I do like that they're getting DK Metcalf still involved, and I like the fact that they have a decent pass game, but the run game's got to pick up Rashard Penny. Next game we have, which could be the final time, y'all. Brady versus Rodgers could be the final time. Packers at the Buccaneers, and we got this game wrong. We got this game wrong. I think we got the Seattle game wrong as well. Um, but we got this game wrong. I had the Buccaneers winning. I knew it was going to be an ugly game. I said Bucks would win 20-14. I knew it would be an ugly game because both teams are missing key players, and but the Buccaneers are missing major players. But you got to still play the game. The Packers beat the Buccaneers by a score of 14-12, and the Packers' first 2 drives, they made it seem like they're going to score 35 points in this game. After the first 2 drives for touchdowns, they couldn't get nothing going on. The Buccaneers, after giving up those first 2 drives for touchdowns, and the Packers were rolling, Buccaneers stopped them for the rest of the game, but the Bucks could not get rolling at all. The Packers, pretty much the entire game, their defense came to play, and you feel bad for Brady a little bit. Not me, but some will feel bad for Brady because there's no Julio Jones, no Chris Godwin. Mike Evans was suspended because of him. He want to fight everybody on the field, and that could be tumultuous for the Buccaneers if it came down to a tiebreaker for a home field advantage per se. If both teams make it in the playoffs and have high seeds, right? So the Buccaneers do lose this game 14-12, and had a chance to tie the game with a 2-point conversion. Shout out to the Packers, though. The Packers didn't allow a touchdown at all until the end of the game. Brady drove down and got him a touchdown to Perriman, but they could not convert a 2-point conversion. Packers the onside kick, and the Packers win this game 14-12. Packers go to 2-1. Buccaneers take their first loss of the year. They go to 2-1, and the Buccaneers have not looked good on offense all year, even with Mike Evans and Chris Godwin and Julio Jones. They have managed only, I believe, 3 touchdowns all year. But thank goodness for their great defense. The Buccaneers have their great defense, so it's kept them in games, all 3 games. But they have not looked good on offense at all, and even against the Packers, not good at all. All right, Sunday night football. We had the Broncos beat the 49ers in probably the most ugliest game you will see all year. As a matter of fact, look at the score: 11-10. On the second time in NFL history, we've had that final score. 11-10. Broncos beat the 49ers. I got this one right. Although I said 23-19, I thought it'd be a little more score than what it was. No. Broncos put it on the 49ers, and the 49ers put it on the Broncos. Their defenses came to play. Um, you could thank Jimmy G for pretty much putting a Dan Orlovsky by going out of bounds for a safety on accident, not on purpose, on accident. On accident. Those 2 points, your difference right there. The Broncos went 11-10. That's your difference right there. Uh, Look, not a lot going on offense on both squads. It was just flat out ugly. Jimmy G, his first start of the year, did not come well at all, and it's letting 49ers fans realize, bro, we are probably a better team with Trey Lance. But I do say give Jimmy G some time, and that running game some time, they're gonna be okay, in my opinion. Broncos as well. Wait till the Broncos finally get their niche. Right now, the Broncos have been struggling on offense all year long, but they're still 2-1. Get the struggles out right now. Both teams, Niners and the Broncos. Look, I wouldn't be surprised at all if this is a rematch of the Super Bowl. Just saying. It might not, but I won't be surprised if it is, though. Ben says the Cardinals 7-0 start from last season is haunting them from last year. Yeah, bro. Yeah. After that 7-0 start, they just went atrocious, man, towards the end. Kip says, my day has been amazing. What is good? Yes, sir, Kip. Michael Kenji Izumi says, what's up, y'all? I got calls to hell. The safety was better than giving up a big six. Yeah, well, it was almost a pick six. You're right. You're right. It was almost a pick six. If he didn't, if he didn't go out of bounds, it would have been a pick six. So I mean, hey, it all kind of works out, right? All kind of works out. But the Broncos beat the 49ers. In our Monday Night Football game, we have the Cowboys beat the Giants by a score of 23-16. Cowboys beat the Giants 23-16. And I got this one right as well towards the end. Yeah, they win this game 23-16. I enjoyed the game. It was a very well played game. Giants at home, 2-0. Crowd on their side, the big frenzy. Cowboys, first game without excuse me, second game without Dak Prescott. No, first game without Dak Prescott. Cooper Rush starting quarterback, and he looked good. He looked good. The running game for the Cowboys looked good. Their defense, their front four, putting it on Dan Jones. Dan Jones is already not the best when it comes down to avoiding pressure. He kind of has like a deer in headlights look when guys come in. DeMarcus Lawrence, 3 sacks. And we had a big time rush by Micah Parsons, who didn't record a sack, but boy, he was in the face all game of Daniel Jones. So the Cowboys go in there and beat the Giants by a score of 23-16. Noah Brown, CeeDee Lamb both had big games for the Cowboys, looking good. And that was a big win by the Cowboys. It let me know that they're still the Giants are still the little brother, still the little brother. So yeah, but yeah, Kim Gaines said the second game with Cooper started. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Because Cooper started that game against the Bengals. Uh, but yeah, the Cowboys get a 23-16 victory. Much needed win for the Cowboys to stay kind of, because if you lost to the Giants, that'd have been the Giants 3-0, the Eagles 3-0, and you're 1-2, probably hitting that panic button with a backup quarterback who looks good now. Could there actually be controversy when Dak Prescott comes back from that finger injury? Could there be controversy? Right now, I'm sorry. If I'm the Cowboys, I'm sticking with the hot hand of Cooper Rush until he can do me no more good. So I'm sorry, Dak, you gotta wait it out. But right now, the team feels good. They've won 2 games in a row. They're 2-1 by beating the Bengals and by beating the Giants. They are 2-1, looking good. And I think Cooper Rush is going to be here to start until he can show you that he's not a starter. So here we go. Carl says Lamb dropping that wide open touchdown didn't look good. It did not look good. He did redeem himself towards the end of the game though, with a one-handed touchdown score and like almost 90 yards receiving, I believe. Uh, but yeah, after dropping that football and smiling, I did not like that. But I mean, you're not gonna bench him the whole entire game. I mean, he's your best wide receiver, unfortunately. But yeah, that's how it goes. All right, y'all. If you're ready for our week 4 picks and predictions, y'all raise your hands. Let me see one hand. I need one hand raised in the air and wave it like you just do care. Let me get one hand there, y'all. We'll get our week 4 picks and predictions, y'all, and we'll go through it pretty fast. Let me know if you guys are ready for the picks and predictions for our week 4, and let me know how you guys feel about each game. Keep gaming. Yes, sir. All I needed was one, y'all. All I needed was one. Keep gaming brought that in there. John raised his hands. Jay says, yeah, Kip is right. What's up, Jay? Markai, been saving it already, y'all. All right. Here are our week 4 picks and predictions. Let's go. And we already started with a win on Thursday night football. All right, here we go. Bengals. Bengals over the Dolphins. They want to win that game for real 27-15. But we did pick the Bengals to beat the Dolphins 24-21. I felt like the Dolphins came to this game with a little bit more injuries. Bengals, it was a must-win game, in my opinion, to go to 2-2. Jay, what is good, man? Think I'm gonna love, man. The Bengals 24-21 victory. This game, pretty much two bad things happened for the Dolphins. Not only the loss, but then you lose Tua Tagovailoa prior for about 3 or 4 weeks, in my opinion, with a bad concussion. We saw what happened to him after that Sunday game against the Bills, where he came back from a concussion. I don't care what the doctors say. If he stumbled like that, you don't go back in. Well, he comes back in this game and he gets smashed, helmet, spine area, and literally his brain malfunctions, fingers go everywhere because the brain can't tell you what to do. Dolphins lose that game. They lose two out for probably a couple more weeks as well. That was a tough way to look at that, man. So yeah, it was it was tough to see that. But shout out to the Bengals though. After giving up the lead at one point, they were down 15-14, I believe, and they wound up 15-13, I believe, something like that, or 15-14, whatever. But they wound up scoring like 13 points in a row to end the game. But I think the Bengals are still a really good team. Got to get things going. And this win over the Dolphins really solidified that for them. So 24-21 was our pick. They wound up winning 27-15. Bengals. We're 1-0 officially now for week 4. Ben says I'm getting tired, so I don't know if I can stay awake for much longer. I might miss the giveaway. It's all good, Ben. Just watch it on replay, my brother. Watch it on replay if you can, man. Go to sleep, man. I thank you for the love. I appreciate that, man. Mike said the question for the Saints is that will they win without James Winston and Michael Thomas? Here we go. Speaking of Saints, I have the Saints winning 21-20. There will be no Jameis Winston. There will be no Mike Thomas, but uh, Andy Dalton is there, and I have Alvin Kamara still, and they have the Saints defense. I think the Saints defense in London. That London game is gonna be weird. Every time Kirk Cousins plays on a spotlight kind of game, he tends to struggle. I think the Saints will do a great job. Saints will do a great job at stopping the Vikings receiving core, and if you could do that and stop the Vikings run game and Dalvin Cook, who is coming back from a shoulder injury, I think we're going to harm. It's going to be an ugly game to start off. I think the Saints finally get another win. Very close matchup. I got the Saints winning 21-20 over the Vikings. It's going to be another ugly game. Uh, this is literally a 50-50 game, in my opinion. But I got the Saints winning barely. Barely. Can Andy Dalton step up and win? He's probably the best backup in the entire NFL. So he can start for 10 other teams, in my opinion, at least 8, 9 teams for sure. And he's the starter for the Saints now. So let's see what happens. But if he has a great game, if Cousins ignores JJ again, Saints will win. Well, JJ will be matched up against Marshawn Lattimore. And the last time those two matched up, which I think was last year or the year before that, I want to say it was last year, Lattimore shut him down. JJ had like 60 yards receiving the whole entire game, like 5 catches, 4 catches for like 60 yards. So, I mean, he was pretty much shut down in that game by Marshawn Lattimore, one of the best, if not the best, one-on-one defender on receivers. But yeah, the Saints win 21-20 in my opinion. All right, next game on the docket, we have the Browns at the Falcons. Browns. I had the Browns winning 28-27. Falcons can score, and they're at home as well. This is a big game for Cleveland, though. In my opinion, it is a must win. If you're going to show that we're that team and we kind of just want to be respected before we get Deshaun Watson back, this is a game that you have to win. Yes, you're on the road. I understand that. But you got to win this game. You have to win this game. Atlanta, we saw already the first 3 games. They're going to score. Can Cleveland score? Can Nick Chubb do his thing? Can Amari Cooper do his thing? Can Jacoby Brissett do his thing? I don't trust the Browns defense in this game because I love what I'm seeing from the Falcons offense, but I don't trust the Falcons defense. The Browns should win this game, but it's going to be high scoring and it's going to be very close because Atlanta, they play to their strengths, and I love how they are handling business right now. They're 1-2. They got their first win, so they might be feeling it right now. And it was a road win too, although all beat against Seattle, but it's a road win. Now they're at home, feeling good against a Cleveland team. The Falcons believe they can win. The Browns, though, I believe, in my opinion, a must-win game. If you want to be considered for the playoffs and get Deshaun Watson back healthy after Week 12, this game you have to win these kind of games right here. You have to. You have to. Michael said the Falcons O line is underrated good too. Yeah, man. So far they look good. The Falcons O line, I mean, they look damn good. Michael says, I'm seeing another blown lead by the Falcons as far as your final score is concerned. Probably so. Probably so. Happens all the time. All the time for the Falcons. All right, and we have the main event of the evening. We have the Buffalo Bills taking on the Baltimore Ravens, y'all. And I went back and forth with this. I went back and forth. I was like, yo, okay, hold on. Ravens, my mind you is MVP versus MVP right now. It's Josh Allen versus Lamar Jackson. Both these guys are fighting for the MVP. Early MVP though. Early MVP. We'll find out. Obviously, you got to play the full season, but right now the two front runners, in my opinion, for MVP, Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson. Uh, High scoring game it shall be. It's going to be a much high score game. I know that. Uh, but it comes down to, man, which defense do I trust? And I trust the Bills defense at the end. Right now, this year has shown me I cannot trust the Ravens defense right now. Cannot trust that Ravens defense where they've given up 26 to the freaking Patriots. Uh, they've given up 42 to the Dolphins. I don't trust their defense. So just imagine what Buffalo's going to do. And Buffalo's angry as well. But Lamar Jackson, being Lamar, he's going to put the pressure on Buffalo to stop them. I think this is not going to be as close as the score shows, though. I think the Ravens get a late touchdown at the end. Um, and I think the Bills will win this game in the fourth quarter pretty easily, in my opinion. Uh, but the final score is going to be 33-27. Bills win. Uh, we will have that game, by the way, Buffalo Bills at the Baltimore Ravens on Sunday. So get ready for that, you guys. Michael says Cordell Patterson is banging up in my fantasy league, even though I have him as wide receiver too. He's still a wide receiver. I thought he was considered running back now. Okay. Michael says Falcons O line is underrated good too. They are, man. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. My bad. It went down for a second, but we're back up and rolling. Uh, Cowboys should beat the Commanders by a score of 22-16. I see both defenses doing a pretty good job on each other, but at the end, Cowboys at home, and the Cowboys should win this game. Mike said, "Oh yeah. Am I in there right? Shaky, huh? Good God. I actually am calling Optimum Prime, Optimum Plus now. So they took over." Settling a couple of months ago, and since that issue, I've been having kind of issues. So I need to call them and schedule an appointment. So I will be doing that pretty soon, y'all, to get this in that right, to get it right. Like I said, it's a new company that took over for the old company, and since then it's kind of been shaky. I don't like it. But we have the Cowboys beating the Commanders 22-16, and a very close game. But I have the Cowboys winning 3 games in a row now. Next game, yo, this might be the game of the week though when it comes down to how close it is in the scoring. Lions, Seahawks. Lions win 30-27. I'm going with the Detroit Lions. They have been scoring like crazy. They've also been giving up big points like crazy. Lions win 30-27. I feel like it's going to be a free for all when it comes down to scoring. There is no St. Brown in this game for the Lions, but I do think they still will recover. They got guys all over the place who can score for them, man. Lions will win this one 30-27. But I think a big game from everyone you can think of. Lockett had a big game for the Seattle Seahawks. I think Penny might have a good game this week as well. For the Lions, Jamal Williams going out there looking good from last week to this week. I think he'll have another great game for the Lions. I feel like the Lions will do some damage in this game on offense once again. They win 30-27. I'm telling you, the Lions are a scary team. Nobody, and I mean nobody wants to see the Lions. I promise you that. I promise you that. They do not want to see the Lions. Whether you lose or win, the Lions, I said this, will be in just about every single game. Every game. Win or loss, they will be there at the end. All right, next game we have the Chargers at the Texans. Chargers are going to win this one 27-17. 27-17. Chargers will beat the Texans 27-17. Look, bad rip or not, I think the Chargers won't lay two eggs in a row, right? I think this is a game that they gotta dominate from start to finish. I think they will. It's gonna be on turf again, dome. Chargers should win this game. They should. If they lose this game, Chargers can kick rocks. They can kick rocks, bro. If they lose this game, Texans right now have not won a game yet. They're 0-2-1, and I think they'll go to 0-3-1. I think the Chargers win this game. It's gonna be ugly in the beginning though. Texans are gonna compete in this game for sure, but at the end, because that Texas defense is pretty good. That's their lightning rod for themselves. At the end though, not enough offensive weapons for the Texans. I think the Chargers take this game 27-17. Uh, Titans at Colts. I had the Colts winning 28-17. I just don't trust the Titans. I like the Colts at home. Colts are a different team. We saw that from last week. They can stop the run, and they can turn you over. They will do that in this game. They will turn the Titans over like crazy. Ryan Tannehill's going to have a bad game, in my opinion. I'm going with the Colts winning 28-17 in a kind of game. Joyce P said, "Let's go Lions." Michael says, "I remember when the Chargers lost to the Texans last year." Yeah, right. Eric says, "What up, Kip?" Jay said, "If you can't beat the Texans, you need to see who you are in the mirror." Yes, sir. And I mean, if they can't beat the Texans, I don't know what's going on. Cause hold on, if the Texans run the ball, they could win. You're right. You're right. They could. They could. Scores 27-17. Marcus, the Chargers lost to the Texans last year. They sure did. They sure did. Let's hope they don't have a repeat. Next four games on the docket, y'all. We have our ugly game right here. The Giants versus the Bears. I had the Giants winning 19-16 in an ugly game. Another ugly game in New York. But let's be honest, the Bears' offense, their passing attack sucks. Sucks. If you can't pass the ball, it's only a matter of time before you really get exploited. Now they're 2-1 right now, and the Bears could still win this game. The Giants aren't the best team on offense as well, but I'm going with the home team. I'm going with the Giants to win this game to pick off fields or make it tough for the Bears to make them one-dimensional, and that's not good news. The Bears, like I said, only 43 pass attempts the first three games of the year. That is not good. Justin Fields is barely thrown for over 100 yards per game. Under 100 yards. He has 299 passing yards in three games. So it's not good. And every time he drops back, it's something bad that is happening. So yeah, I'm not liking what I'm seeing from the Bears on the offense. The defense will keep them in this game. But for how long? Defense can only do so much in the NFL. Shout out to the Giants, though. They win this game, they'll be 3-1. I mean, you got to win this game for the Giants, right? But it's a kind of a 50-50 toss, but I'm going with the home squad to win this one. 19-16 Giants win. All right, our next game on the docket, y'all. I've made my mistakes with the Eagles. No more. No more. Eagles win this game 30-20, but this will be a tough game. I think the Jaguars will stay in this game for at least 3.5 quarters. I feel like the Eagles will win this game, but the Jaguars will make it tough. I like Trevor Lawrence in those games. I like what they're doing right there in Jacksonville, man. They got a great offense. They got a nice looking young, fast defense as well. I'm going with the Eagles though. Jalen Hurts is playing like another MVP caliber player as well, and he's got his weapons. And as long as they don't make mistakes and turnovers, which I doubt they will, Eagles should win this game. I won't say easily though, but the Eagles will win this game 30-20. We have Pittsburgh at home versus the Jets. Another ugliest kind of game, right? I'm going with the Steelers to win this one, 20-13. 20-13. We're going with the Steelers. Um, I'm still 50-50 on this, but Jets, they just look god awful right now. They look god awful now. Zach Wilson has come back, but the Steelers, even without TD Watt, they're still a good defense. They got Hayward back there in that middle who can make things happen. So we're going with the Steelers to win this game, 20-13, in kind of a uglyish kind of game. Steelers will win this one, 20-13 over the Jets. In my opinion, we'll find out though, man. I mean, but if they lose this game, you can almost guarantee they will see Kenny Pickett in next week. If Mitch cannot have a bad game. Not against the Jets. Not against New York. You cannot have a bad game against New York. I promise you that. If you do, you're going, sitting down, and Pickett will be started for week 5. So Mitch cannot lose this game. I can tell you that. Don't try and win it either, but don't lose it. If you lose the game, bye-bye Mitch. Cardinals at the Panthers. This one, another uglyish 50-50 game. That's about 7 games so far, those ugly 50-50 games. Uh, Cardinals at the Panthers. We're going with Arizona to get a 1-point victory. It's almost like who just has the better offense. I think Arizona has a slightly better offense than Carolina. I like Kyler Murray over Baker Mayfield. So we're gonna go with the Cardinals to win by 1 over the Panthers, 21-20. I like both defenses. We'll find out about that. Uh, Chad has said, do I start DK or Curtis Samuels this week? You start DK. Start DK Metcalf against the Lions defense. Yeah, for sure. Hoodie says, "Where's my $57 at, man?" Let's go. Uh, let's see, Carson. It's time for Malik Willis in Nashville. It's almost that time. You're right. It's almost that time. Carl says, Kevon Thibodeau is such a disappointment so far. Yep, I called it. I I called it. Someone said, "Who is gonna be the bust?" I said, "Well, I'm not big on calling guys bust when they haven't played a single snap yet." But I said, if I had to call someone that could be a potential bust, I said it was Thibodeau from Oregon. I feel like he would be the bust. Right now, it's still early, so I'm not gonna call him a bust at all. I'm not gonna call him a bust at all. But it is early, but he has not played very well so far. All right. Michael says Pittsburgh always has that one game that they play down to the competition, like your Nathan Tree said. Yeah, man, they do that all the time. All the time. San Francisco Niners Sports Nation says, W, what's up, Sports Nation? Eric says, Barker, my boy Jonathan Barker's in the building showing that love, man. I know I missed the way he's at. So what's up, y'all? What's up, JB? It's in the building. I said, yo, kid, did you win the 57 here? We will announce the winner, y'all, in about 15 more minutes, y'all. All right, let's go to our week 4. Here we go. All right. We've weeping, y'all. We got the Green Bay Packers over the Patriots. Now, this score was before Mac Jones was out, but still, I still like this score, though. I don't see the Packers blowing out the Patriots. I don't see that because the Packers don't have the offensive weapons, and the Patriots, they still have a great defense. Now, Lamar Jackson is a unique talent. He's going to make pretty much any defense look bad when he's on his A-plus game, right? But the Packers will still win this game because their defense is going to dominate against the Patriots. Um, and I do see like the Patriots getting a late score at the end to make the score look kind of relevant. But I think the Packers, for the most part of this game, will relatively win this game with ease. Um, Packers win 24-22 over the Patriots. I got them winning. Um, but the Patriots defense is gonna make the Packers work for everything they got. Work for everything they got. So it will not be an easy victory for Green Bay. I can promise you that. It won't be easy at all. Patriots will fight because of their defense. And I do like it to be a close game, first half of the game, and then the Packers find a way to score. Maybe because their defense put them in a great situation. Because Brian Hoyer is the starting quarterback, and he's a really good backup quarterback. So I'm not saying he's trash at all. He's not. I'm not saying Mac Jones is that much better either. He's not. I don't know all this fanfare and all this love for Mac Jones is. I don't see it at all, honestly. But Packers should win this game. All right, we have our upset of the week. We have the Las Vegas Raiders getting their first W against The Denver Broncos. Broncos coming here 2-1. The Raiders are 0-3, but I have the Raiders winning. This might be an overtime score. I'm not quite sure. This could be an overtime score. This could be. Um, I'm trying to see. This could be just an ugly game. Could be an ugly, ugly game. But we have them 23-17. The Raiders winning this, but the Raiders gotta win this, right? If the Raiders don't win this game, dare I say it, their season is done. Sorry, PJ. Are you okay? She said, "Watch it." Well, you're not to it. You're all right. I'll slap you, girl. Come here. I'm sorry. My bad. All right. All right. I just kiss you because I love you, girl. I'm sorry. She said, "Don't be kissing me like that." All right. I just smacked on her head. I'm sorry, girl. Oh man. But yeah. So I got the Raiders winning this, man. The Broncos offense. This game is. If the Broncos cannot win this game, I'm legit scared for their offense a little bit now because this Raiders defense is not the best. I love their front four. Their back seven to me is annoying. Their back seven is not good. Their back seven is not good. So I mean, if the Broncos can't get any high flying scores off this Raiders defense on turf, I don't know what to say. Raiders have a good defense though, but I mean, Broncos have a good defense. Excuse me. The Raiders, if they can't win this game, they're done. They're done. 0-4, they're not coming back. I'm sorry. They're done. AFC is too stacked. It's too big. It's too big, y'all. It's too big. All right, here we go. So our upset will beat the Raiders over the Broncos 23-17. Sunday night football. Kansas City Chiefs at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We're going with the Chiefs to win 24-20. Um, this game, it's gonna be played in Tampa Bay. So kudos to Tampa Bay for playing that game out there. But we're going with the Chiefs to win 24-20. I do believe the Chiefs will win this game because their offense is just that good. Um, Tampa Bay, they got a lot of guys iffy. Godwin is iffy. Jones is iffy to play in this game, but regardless, their offense has not looked good at all this year. So we're gonna see what happens with them. But I'm going with the Chiefs to win this game 24-20 just because their offense a little more stout and their defense is still pretty good too. Chiefs defense is pretty good. They'll make Tampa Bay work for everything they got. But I look for Leonard Fournette. If the Bucks will win this game, it's because of the running game. It's because of the running game. But we have the Chiefs winning 24-20. Sunday night football. Pat Mahomes versus Tom Brady once again. This could be their last matchup as well. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. But yeah, Chiefs win 24-20. We're going with that, man. And then for Monday Night Football, I went back and forth with this one. It's going to be another ugly game, in my opinion. I went back and forth. I said, man, 49ers should win this game. Rams should win this game. Niners should win this game. I'm going with the Rams. I'm going with the Rams in an ugly game just because I don't really trust the Niners offense. I don't. I don't. Um, you can't sit back and just hand off the ball to Debo Samuel a million times, right? It's just not going to happen if you don't win a game. Uh, Jimmy G, I just don't really trust Jimmy G right now. He's a good quarterback, but I don't trust him right now. Uh, Rams win this one 20-17. I think Cooper Cup has a bounce back game. Gets maybe 100 yards receiving. We'll see about that. And a tutty for sure. He's a touchdown machine and a 100-yard receiving machine. So we'll see what happens with the Rams and with Cooper Cup. So they win 20-17 for Monday Night Football. Barely. That's a 50-50 game though. So we had about 8 or 9 games. It's literally 50-50. It can go either way, man. Kip says this game's gonna be in Tampa. Yes, sir. It's gonna be in Tampa. Go over y'all. Mike says, call me. Hold on. Yeah, I have not announced the winner yet. I have not announced the winner yet. Said, no team in their right mind is starting Trubisky for an entire year, says Jay. You're right. He's a bridge quarterback. He's a bridge quarterback. Uh, Mike says, call me crazy, but I'm seeing the Packers lose, though, to the Patriots. Maybe if Mac Jones is there, but with Brian Hoyer, Packers defense too good, and Patriots offense just not that good. So that's how the Packers will win that game, in my opinion. Now, Patriots can still win, yes, of course. Johnson's Packers are 9.5 favorites. That's a lot of points. It is, man. It's a lot of points. I don't trust that. I'm going with the spread for the Patriots. Jason, I need Denver to win that game. Okay. Mike says Bill Belichick will have his hoodie powers on. Yeah, because I'm only concerned Hoyer will throw 10 touchdowns. I know, right? That'd be crazy if they do. Jonathan says, is Matt Patricia still calling plays? Maybe that will make you feel better, Kip. I think he still is calling plays. Mike says, do you consider Broncos and Raiders in the upset of the week? This is a who sucks more game as far as I'm concerned. No, well, I mean, because I couldn't find many upsets this week, so I had to go with the Raiders being 0-3 over 2-1 squads. That's why I said upset of the week. Raiders over the Broncos. Broncos have look as bad as the Broncos offense has been, their defense has been that damn good. They're only giving up 10 points per game the first 3 games of the year. Only 10 points per game. Defense is good. Broncos could still win that game. Just saying. Johnson Russ needs to go back to cooking school. Don't do a boy like that, man. It is not Wilson's fault. I promise you, it's not his fault. John Sertan is the real deal, though. He is, man. Carl says Kip in one game. Give him some credit, but 8 is a real number, though. Yes. Kip says Hoyer's bald head, Johnny. It may have hoodie energy telepathically sent to him. Johnson, that's what I'm talking about. Yep. Mike said I had Tampa to win it all, to win it still. I got KC to win that barely, though. Barely. Yes, Kip, this game is going to be in Tampa Bay. They announced it today. This Kip, the game will be in Tampa Bay this week. Mike says, I will go my Rams, but a lower score. Oh, so you think lower than 20-17? Ugh. That's another ugly game then. Jay says Patricia started out as offensive coach. He's the play caller. Ugh. Micah says, as crazy the season is, anything goes. Up. There we go, y'all. All right. All right. Are you guys ready for our $57 giveaway winner? Can I get a drum roll in the chat, y'all, and hands in the air, y'all? Hands in the air and a drum roll. A drum in the chat, y'all. We're going to announce our $57 giveaway winner now. This was on September 8th, my birthday, Rams versus Bills. All you had to do was hit the like button on that stream and leave a comment. That's all you had to do. If you did that, you were in the running for this, you guys. All you had to do was hit the like button and have a comment in the chat. That's all you had to do to be a part of the giveaway, to be a giveaway winner. So that is all. Now, mind you, we had a couple of raids too. That really is scared, really scared. We had a couple of raids too. So we had over 351 likes and a bunch of comments, y'all. So I narrowed it down who all gave a like and a comment, and we did a random for it. So Joyce B with a hand in the air, Mark Kai with a hand in the air. Thank y'all for the love, man. Can we get a drum roll, please? Kip game with the drum roll. I appreciate that, y'all. All right, y'all. So mind you, this is a million. This is like our 8th giveaway, whatever, right? Uh, Out of many to come, y'all. So mind you, our next giveaway, quote unquote, is our $150 giveaway when we get to 1,600 subscribers. So we're doing that. Kim says Grassy Ray came in strong. Yeah, Grassy came in strong. We had shout out to Payo Time. He came in strong as well. Bahala Sports had a few guys from his channel come in and say what's up. So yeah, I mean it was awesome, y'all. But yeah, so all you had to do was be. Now we'll continue to do these kind of things all the time, y'all. Cause I love to give. I love to give. That's my thing. I love to give. So $57. It was representing for Super Bowl 57, and it was Rams versus Bills game 1 of the season, and it was my birthday. So here we go, y'all. The winner of the $57 giveaway is. You ready, PJ? All right. The winner of the $57 giveaway is Jew Bean. Jew Bean is our $57 giveaway winner. He is not on the stream right now, but his next stream he comes on, you guys. Tell him that he won $57. Drew Bean is our $57 winner. Congratulations to Mr. Drew Bean. Whenever he comes back on to the next stream, which should be probably Saturday, he is going to be awarded $57. Drew Bean, if you find out if you're watching this via replay, just go to my email in my description box down below, and email me any way that you can that you want to have payments done, whether it be PayPal or Cash App or whatever, man. Let me know, brother, and we'll go ahead and do that for you, man. Jew Bean is our $57 winner. Congratulations, Jew Bean, man. Uh, and he's always on our stream. He's not here today, you guys, but he's always been here a lot of times. So shout out to Jew Bean, man. Whenever he comes back on, you guys. Um, if he's on here or not, man, if he's watching replay Jew Bean, let me know in the description box, man. Email me how you want this money, brother. It's coming to you ASAP as soon as you're down for it. So hopefully I see him on Saturday or Sunday. We'll find out. But yeah, much love, man. Much love to you guys. So I thank y'all for that, man. Drew Bean is our winner, y'all. And I love how you guys congratulate the winners, man. You guys are awesome, man. Kip says congrats to Drew Bean. Johnson, congrats, Drew Bean. Johnson says, let's go, Drew Bean. Michael says, congrats, Drew Bean. And Joyce B with a Drew Bean. Hashtag Drew Bean winner. Mark says, nice. Jason says, nice, Drew Bean. Johnson should have added 12 more dollars, huh? Oh, my man. My man. Leave that for the ladies, brother. For the ladies. We'll see about that, man. All right, but shout out to Jew Bean. He is our winner, man. So whenever he comes back on the stream, whether it's Saturday or Sunday or whatever, he does come back a lot. So we'll see him. He is our winner for the $57 giveaway. Choice LOL number 69. Generic says great stream. Carlos and PJ, awesome to hear from y'all. Everyone have a good night and congrats to Drew Bean. See y'all tomorrow, y'all. And sorry for the delay. I do apologize for the delay, but we got it done anyways, man. Hour and 20 plus minutes ain't that bad, man. But yo, let's go. Let's wrap things up, man. Let's wrap it up. Hey, all right. Tomorrow I'm coming on at 10:40 a.m. We're doing SEC football. We're doing the Kentucky Wildcats taking on the Ole Miss Rebels, number 7 versus number 14 for the SEC. It's gonna be good, y'all. So come in there, hit that like button, man. Come show some love and support the UST Nation, y'all. We got it going on. Kentucky versus Ole Miss, and then on Sunday we're doing Bills versus Ravens at 11:40 a.m. Central Time, and then Monday Night Football we have the Rams versus 49ers. I'll be on, I believe, at 7:10 p.m. Central Time. So we have some on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Probably off Tuesday and Wednesday again, like we always been doing for the last couple of weeks. But that's how it is, y'all. Thank y'all for the love and support. PJ, any other final words? She says, congratulations, Drew Bean. Drew Bean is our winner. He is our winner for the $57 giveaway. If you guys see him on tomorrow or whenever he's on there, our next stream, tell him he is the winner of the $57 giveaway. All right, you guys. Thank y'all for the love, man. For the homegirl, PJ, I'm your host, Carlos Clayton. This is another episode of Uneducated Sports Talk. Our Week 3 recap and our Week 4 picks and predictions in the comment section down below. Let me know where did I go wrong or where you think I went right. Let me know. Yo, Jew Bean's in the building. Says, hey, I hear I won. Jew Bean, what is up, man? Boy, you got it just in time. I'm about to go. Here we go. Bow. There you go, Jew Bean. Jew Bean, our $57 winner. Congrats, Jew Bean. Let me know, man, in my description box down below. Click on my email and let me know how can I send that money to you. Whether I got PayPal, I got Cash App. Let me know if you have one of those, man. If not, we'll find a way to get you that money ASAP. But congratulations, Jew Bean. You are our winner, my brother, for the $57 giveaway, man. Shout out to my boy Jew Bean in the building. Showing that love. So Michael said, here he is. How did he find out so fast? You guys are awesome, man. But congrats, man. My boy hit me down. No way. Hey, there we go, man. Yes, sir. Drew Bean, you are the winner, man. So you came in just like me. That's right. Michael went through the same thing when Michael won last time for the NBA 2K giveaway. He came in the last second, man. Yeah, Drew Bean, congrats, my brother. Congrats, man. Hit me on my email later on whenever you can, and let me know how I can send that money or whatever, and then we can get it right there. Hoodie says, "How dare you let PJ lie to me? Said if I gave her $25, I will win the $57. I want my $25 back." She said, "Gotta go." PJ, where you going? PJ, she's gone. Oh, damn, Hoodie, I'm sorry, man. PJ is gone. PJ is gone. Left the phone and everything. She is gone, man. Well, hey, well, PJ was here for the homegirl PJ. I'm your host, Carlos Clayton. It's our week 3 recap and our week 4 picks and predictions. Y'all, and shout out to my boy Jew Bean for being our $57 giveaway winner. I guess I can kind of move this now and be centerfold, man. Kiss a she long gone with your money, bro. Hoodie, I'm sorry, man. PJ, she ain't coming back, bro. She's not coming back, man. You guys are awesome, though, man. For PJ, I'm your host, Carlos Clayton. Always sports fans. You guys know what time it is, man. Stay smart, stay educated. Peace. Later, mama. Congrats, Jew Bean. I'll see you guys on tomorrow, 10:40 a.m. Central Time. College football, Kentucky versus Ole Miss. I love you all. I'll see you guys for college football action now. We're out of here, man. Stay smart, stay educated. Peace. Later, mama. We're out.